Happy Flower Friday! My name is Valerie and I'm a floral enthusiast and designer. And today I'm going to show you how to make an arrangement using fruit and grocery store flowers. Let's get right into it. So for this week's arrangement, we're going to use a bubble vase. And I've already filled it with water. I've added a half a packet of flower food, a spoonful of sugar, and a couple of cubes of ice. For today's arrangement, we're going to use all white flowers and we're going to add some lemons and limes to our arrangement. So you can't see the flowers, but I have a little bit of an assortment right here. I have white spray roses, some baby's breath, and we have some mini white daisies and a few other arrangements of all white flowers. The reason why I decided to do all white for this week is because I want to be able to showcase the different pieces of fruit that I put into the arrangement. You already know that I like to start with the flower that I have the most product of, and that is going to be our mini white daisies. And the reason why I chose these mini white daisies is because they have a beautiful light yellow center, and that's gonna make our fruit pop out some more. So we're just gonna add some of this to our arrangement to start, and then we'll move on to the next flower. Our mini daisies are in place as the foundation of our arrangement. I have a couple of stems left, and I'll probably keep them to the side to use to fill in any empty gaps a little bit later. So what I did here was I cut our mini daisies extremely short because we have a smaller arrangement, and then I stripped them really high because I don't want any of the petals or flowers in the water because then it'll mold in the water. It'll be really gross. And then I trimmed the end a little bit, and then I placed it inside in any of the empty spaces. And see, this one's still too long. Now it's time to use our next flower. And what I've selected is a large bloom baby's breath. The formal name for baby's breath is actually Gypsophilia, and it comes in 3 different sizes. There's mini, medium, and large bloom. And today I chose to use the large bloom because it pairs really well with our mini daisies. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it about and just intertwine it with the flowers that are already in our arrangement. Now we have our mini daisies, our large bloom baby's breath, and we're gonna add 2 other types of flowers. We're gonna use mini carnations. I love these because they're small and compact, but they'll really stick out on our arrangement. And we're gonna use our spray rose, which is also really small and compact, but there are different layers, so it adds some more texture to the arrangement. What I'm going to do is separate these by individual stems and then sprinkle them about in the arrangement, and then we'll move on to adding some fruit. I'm really excited because our arrangement is coming along beautifully. I'll give you a little close up there. So we have our mini daisies. We also have our carnations, our spray roses, and our large bloom baby's breath. So now we get to go and move on to the fun part. So we are gonna add fruit to our arrangement, yay! So what I've done is I've taken 1 lemon, and I've taken 1 lime, and I just cut them in half to give me 4 pieces. 4 pieces. And I'm using these green plant stakes so that I can essentially make a stem for my pieces of fruit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the largest piece, and that is going to be our lemon. And I think this one's bigger, right? Yeah, I think this one's bigger. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little part off here. It'll come off. I can actually use my shears. I'm gonna take that part off. And then I'm gonna take one of these green stakes and I'm gonna poke it through. And if it's too hard to get through, you just put it down and just push it through. Perfect. So if you'll see, got some green crumbs there. If you'll see, it'll show through just a little bit. Just pull it back. That way you won't see the stick and everything will just be yellow there. So now we have created a makeshift stem for our piece of fruit, and what we're gonna wanna do now is cut it down because it's obviously too large for our small arrangement. So first I'm gonna cut it in half because I know I don't need that much. And you can use your flower shears because it's a soft wood and it'll cut right through it. So I'm gonna go half. And then that's gonna be lower. I don't want it to stick out so much, so I'm gonna cut it down actually a little bit more. Probably, maybe like, I wanna say an inch to an inch and a half. All right, so cut that off. And now we have our lemon and the green steak. So I'm gonna put it off to the side, like right here, because I wanna use the other pieces to put the fruit around it, right around on top. So I'm gonna put it right there, and there we go. So I'm gonna add the rest, and then I'm gonna show you the finished product. I have added the 2 lemon pieces to our arrangement, and now I'm gonna go ahead and add 1/2 of the limes. I like to add different pieces to my arrangement in 3s. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my already staked lime piece. Let me give you guys a closer look. And then I'm just gonna stick it right here, right on top. I staked it through here. And I'm gonna put it right in here on top. Perfect. Excellent. Great. So there you have it, guys. This is our Flower Friday arrangement for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so thankful that you decided to join this week. I drop a video every Friday, so please be sure to like this video and to comment below and to click the bell so that you can get future notifications. Thank you again, and I will see you next time.